Hello! It's been ages since we've been at the collage table. So I want to maybe do something Christmassy. This will be the last collage video of 2023. So let's do something Christmassy. I've never done a Christmas themed collage before. So let's see what we can find in my new setup. This is my new collage bookshelf, where I've stored everything that I have collected for collage. So yeah, let's just see what we can find in this stash. Well, firstly, I found this, which is just a few clippings that I've collected throughout my time collecting stuff. And then I've got like an old Good Housekeeping, a couple country homes, this is an Oprah magazine, some Martha Stewart magazines, and then a Sears wish book. This was so cool. Christmas 2000. So 23 years ago this book came out. It says Canada's largest gift catalog. So did Sears not make these wish books for like the United States or any other countries? Let me know in the comments below, because this was such a staple every Christmas. As a kid, you were so excited to get the wish book. It was just such a great little magazine to flip through, because there was all of these little toys that, of course, in those days we didn't have internet, so this was our way of like browsing what was cool without having to go into the store. So yeah, I'm really excited to flip through this, but also some of these other materials that are hopefully Christmassy themed and will give me some inspiration. I don't have too much material that's really earlier than the 60s. There's a pretty good Santa face. There's text on his head, which is a bit unfortunate, but we could find a Santa hat. And he's holding something, but there's text here. He has potential, actually, because we could put something else here that he's looking at. Okay, he's got potential. I don't mind this guy. Let's cut this one out. Oh my goodness, look at this beautiful image. Is this a... This looks like Norman Rockwell almost. E. Willis Jones. Not Norman Rockwell then. I love that. Ooh, there's so many good images, you guys. Look at this. Okay, that one's definitely Norman Rockwell. Okay, I think we just hit the jackpot. Just, yes. I love that one. So good. Aw. See, I was thinking of doing something like more true to the meaning of Christmas, you know? But I also, the way I've been collaging has been a little bit like goofy and silly, and so I don't feel like those two things mesh. So I don't think I will be really ever diving into anything biblical, because I don't know. It would have to be a unique situation, I think. But I do love this image. This is gorgeous. Cool little doll houses. That would be cool to play with sometime. I kind of like this Hershey's wreath. I don't know what I could do with it quite yet, but for now we're just collecting good images. Well, there were a lot of good images from this catalog. He's pretty good. I don't mind the idea of this Santa sitting on this chair. I don't know if it's too on the nose, but... Ooh. Something in a snow globe would be kind of cool. really too bad they cut the snow globe off and have text on the other side, but I want to cut out our sleeping Santa Claus and put him in a different scene. My first thought was to put him in a big mug of hot chocolate or something. I have yet to really look for a large hot chocolate, but another idea was either like a plate of cookies, or I could snuggle him in this situation, because this could act as like the headboard at the back, and then I could cut around this front layer and that could come around the front. So I'm going to cut around this guy, but because I love all of these images as well, I'm going to use the X-Acto knife just to preserve as much as I can from this side. I have a feeling we're gonna lose the bottom two, but I think we should maybe be able to keep a lot of the top guy. So yeah, it's just the sacrifice I'm willing to make because I love this image so much. And actually, because sometimes, I don't know if you other collage artists feel this way sometimes, but when you come across an image that you just love, you love how it's done, it kind of almost hurts to collage with it, because you want to do it justice. And I really hope that my plan for this guy will do it justice. So yeah, I could err on the side of like fear of failure and not cut him out at all, and then just never end up using either of these pages, neither this one or this one. Yeah, see, I should be able to save most of the top. But that's not what being a collage artist is all about. We take risks with really cool images. And I know you can, a lot of collage artists will scan their good material into the computer so that they have a digital copy of it if they should ever want to use it in future. Then they can either print it out from that digital copy or use it in digital scrapbooking. But I am not in a position right now where I can scan high quality images, so it doesn't really make a difference for me. Like, it's not gonna do me any good to scan this guy in with our current equipment, because it won't be good quality. So yeah, I'm not gonna scan him in. I'll put this aside. And then we can kind of see. Well, I see the vision and it definitely would work with this image, but I also feel like it gets a little lost, and I feel like the charm of this old illustration is lost with this modern image, you know? So I think I do want to stick to something that's a little bit more classic looking. What if I put him in, I could cut out the snow. The edges are both unusable, so I guess I could just crop it on the final sheet. I could stuff him in the snow, cut out the horse and sleigh and tree, and then put something else there. Not a terrible idea, could be a good backup plan. What if we had him peeking out from underneath the wreath? Has potential. I just feel like we're gonna crop a ton of him out, and then we're gonna lose a lot of the blanket and the newspapers. I do like this though, and it is more vintage. I think I really want to see if I can find a really big mug of hot chocolate. I think that could work really, really good. Or coffee, because it's the morning. I think that could work really good. So I'm gonna go see if I can find something like that. I went through so much of my material and I really did not find anything close to what I was looking for. Well, I guess I found close. This is close. It's just not big enough, you know? If I were to stuff him in this little cup, it just would look awkward. But if this was just bigger, oh, that would look so good. So, sad about that. This is a cool cup of coffee and a bigger size, but the wrong, like, it doesn't work for it to be, it's just not what I'm going for. I guess maybe I could stuff him in there and then hang this on the handle. I don't know, just wasn't what I was gonna go for. This one I thought could pass as a cup of hot chocolate. So I could have him in there. And then I found a nutcracker, which is Christmassy, not associated to this particular one that I'm working on. Funnily enough, I think I'm leaning towards this snow globe one. Now what I want to do is I want to cut out this background and then put something else back there, because this doesn't work with the horse and the sleigh and the... I mean, I guess it could work because he's Santa and that's his sleigh, but no. We're gonna change out the back scenery. Okay, I'm liking that we went into the snow globe direction. Now all I need to do is I need to find some kind of snowy background. I found a few images, nothing with like actual snow falling, so we might not get that effect, but let's see if any of these do the trick. The first one would be this. Not feeling it. We'll see how the other ones look. Not super feeling that one either. And then this last one, I have hopes for this one working out. If it's big enough and if it looks good. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this one. I like this one the best, I think. Now we can, I'm loving this. I'm so happy with this. So now we can figure out if we do in fact want to keep the Santa hat hanging off the edge here. Or hanging off the pillow, or like on the snow globe. What do we like? Chime in down below where you would put the Santa hat. On the pillow, on the snow globe, or on the blanket. So we have our first Christmas collage completed. And I'm going to put it under my mat so that it can flatten while we work on the next one. The next idea I have is to see if I can make this Christmas dress, or this Christmas tree, I'm sorry, her dress. I want to see if I can make that work, so before I rule it out, let's just cut her out and see if it can work. Now I can't fully tell if it looks like a dress or if it just looks like she's some kind of weird tree topper. You know? What do you guys think? Is she the wrong scale? Should I have found like a bigger person. Does that look more like a dress? I don't know. Would it help if I found like feet? Then she'd be like an extra tall person. Because this is quite a large tree. What I managed to find for her is this background and these feet. So I think what I want to do now is just assemble it all together because I'm feeling, you know, pretty good about it. And I have to keep reminding myself not to overthink everything. If I have an idea and I think it's decent, give it a try without, you know, hemming and hawing about, is it the best possible thing I could ever find in my life? You know, I always put that major pressure on myself. Now, to situate her legs. And I'm just seeing here, I can cut out this chair arm and it will read a little bit better that she's actually in the scene. I love when those opportunities come. Here are the two collages I came up with today. I most definitely prefer this one and this style, but I am glad that I like exercised this idea to see what it would turn out as. But yeah, I definitely prefer this one. So let me know what you guys think of these Christmas collages. And yeah, let me know if you're doing any kind of Christmassy crafts this year. I'd be interested to know in the comments below what you guys are doing. I'll see you in the next collage video, which will probably be in the new year. Bye!